Hey guys, SK here, back with another Clash Royale video. Hope you guys are all doing well. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to ascend to the next level with 3.0 Xbow Cycle. That's right, there is a secret new strategy that has been discovered, and I'm going to be trying my best to show it to you guys in today's video. I'm currently on Legendary Pop, my main account, at about 2100 medals rating point, so about top 3k in the world, a little bit lower than my main account SK555, which is at like 2400, top 1k. But I just want to show you guys this special strategy, which was shown to me by my good friend Milo the Great. He is a known bug finder and glitch finder and just overall, you know, game breaker of Clash Royale. He finds all the different little bypasses and crazy things in the game, and he did discover this, and he messaged me saying I should make a video about it, and I was like, you know what, why not? This is kind of crazy. So into our first match against Jomtej 002 gonna Tesla. He's playing Hog Rider Balloon, so even though I'm at like over 2,000 medals, looks like I'm still in mid ladder. Hog Balloon, I don't really know what this is, but I'll still be trying to play the game as normal, of course, but I will be trying to change my win con strategy to the secret strategy that I discussed earlier. So gonna be okay. Yeah, I had a feeling I was gonna go for that hog, so I'll go archers, skeletons, then log for this hog, so I don't take any more than one hit. Actually, don't think I need to log, because even if I logged, I feel like I still would have taken 2 hits. And the alternative right now is that he does have to respond to this knight plus archer's counter push, and I can maybe Xbow based on how he responds. Okay, goes for a horde. I can't really counter push with that. I mean, I have to Tesla. I do have to respond to the horde, sadly, and he will still get a little bit of chip. I can Xbow, tucking it in to the Tesla though, and that'll be pretty solid, because I also have my Evo Knight in cycle now, and I also have a Fireball in case he goes Evo Barbs, because yeah, he is back to Evo Barbs. I'm actually just going to Fireball in the right. I don't know about going same lane or opposite lane in this matchup, but I'll just take the Fireball value on the side that has more Barbs, plus it's the lane that I have more damage in anyways. I do get a mini Xbow connection. He misses one archer and the Tesla with that arrow, so not the greatest arrows, I guess. I'll just Ice Spirit to pressure right now. And I mean, this is kind of annoying because he obviously has arrows. Okay, I was about to go for the strategy right now, but he does go for the Hog Valk, which makes it kind of tricky to go for. But I'm trying to be as like ominous as possible, like alluding to the strategy without actually explaining explicitly what it is. Wow, he has a rocket. Okay, this is like the most scuffed mid-ladder deck. I mean, I know you guys are used to seeing this kind of stuff all the time, so it probably doesn't come as a surprise to you guys, but to me, like, this is not the kind of stuff you face on top ladder. This guy's a rocket as well, so it's actually going to be pretty hard to get a lock, all things considered. Just going to Tesla Ice Spirit. I actually might have to Fireball this. Yeah, I think I do have to Fireball this, because otherwise I don't want to take death damage. Honestly, my right side tower is already kind of struggling, although at least I've kind of made up, and I'm, like, sort of in the I'm in the lead now with that one archer hit, but I'm sort of in the clear by being able to switch lanes to the left lane now. I don't have to go same lane as my opponent. Just gonna Ice Spirit log, and this should, oh wow, he gets back to balloon. I have to get back to a second Tesla in that case, so I'll just go for the Tesla once the Barbs kind of die. And oh god, I timed it. Thankfully it still attacks the balloon, but I'm going to take that damage for that mistake, so that's kind of on me. I just didn't want to place it too early because I did not want the Barbs to devour the Tesla. That's why I waited quite a while, but bit unfortunate there. Every time he does rocket the Xbow, if he doesn't get a tank down, I actually do get some damage for it, so not the end of the world that he has a rocket. It's just kind of annoying, I guess. I'll go for the knight. I think I do have to Tesla, sadly. I can't afford to take a hog hit, especially considering we're about to get triple elixir, and it's like looking pretty scuffed right now. I think this might be time for the strategy though, guys, now that we are in triple. Plus I have an Evo Knight in cycle. It just might be time. Yeah, he goes for arrows as well. I'm going to go for it. So right now I'm going to go for the Xbow plus Tesla at the same exact time. Look at this, guys. This is the secret art of Xbow, where you have a Tesla inside the Xbow. I'm going to log all those Barbs back. As you guys can see, the Tesla actually tanked for the Xbow, and we get a lock for it. He was not ready to get the Valk down in time, and that's actually just going to be a good game. I'm going to Fireball and hold on to this lock. Beautiful Fireball on the Horde plus Ice Whiz, and that's actually just going to be a good game. The secret strategy, the dark art of Xbow, was able to win me the game, so there it is right there, guys. What did I tell you? Alright guys, so next match against Zero, and I hope you kind of understand what the strategy is now. We're tucking a Tesla into the Xbow, so it's like an Xbow Tesla, but a lot more compact, and like just like in the same tile, I guess, which is kind of cool, to be honest. Like, it's a cool setup. It's I would say it's, honestly speaking, it's not the most practical, because oftentimes you're giving them a ton of spell value. it's not really going to be that applicable against a lot of situations, but I would say there are some where it is applicable. We're going to go for it right now. Xbow Tesla, boom. Secret art of the Xbow. And if he goes balloon into this, that's actually going to go into the Tesla. So he's actually in a bit of trouble right now, unless he goes like Muskie, I guess. That would be like one saving grace. I could knight, but I feel like he might balloon, so I'm not going to knight. Oh, he goes Muskie. If I went knight, I might have won the game right there, honestly, but he does go Muskie out of range of my Tesla, so he does outplay the 10,000 IQ strategy, unfortunately for me, guys. And we are up against Balloon Cycle, one of my least favorite matchups in the game, but one that I would say I'm pretty well versed in, considering I don't like it so much to the point where I've, like, practiced against it so many times I know how to play against it, but it doesn't make it any better, I guess. I'm just going to Archer's Tesla for this balloon, pretty standard. Was expecting him to miner, but he did not miner. Just goes for the snowball. I guess that's an interesting push. I mean, that's 8 elixir for my 7 on defense. So I feel pretty comfortable just going for an Xbow with this set of archers and the Tesla helping out. He does have to go for a balloon or a musketeer or a bomb tower. He does get it down again. Gonna log Ice Spirit and maybe get a small lock. He does get the Evo Skeles as well, just to stall a little bit, and that's gonna be a dead Expo. I got a baby Expo lock, 2 ticks in the left, so you know it's an okay connection. But honestly speaking, I'm not trying to go same lane as my opponent, anyways. At least right now. That might change in the future, but I don't know, because one of my good friends and old best Expo players in the world, 7-4, said that going same lane in this matchup wasn't that bad. But I don't know, I guess it kind of makes sense because they don't have a big spell, but I feel like it does depend, I suppose. I could honestly Expo to counter push with this set of archers. I'll just Expo on the right instead though, because yeah, he has to respond to them. He does go for the barb barrel. So if I went Expo on the left, I would have gone right into that barb barrel anyways. Just gonna log this ice golem back, and he's probably gonna get a balloon down. Yeah, so I'll Archer's Ice Spirit. I think this should counter the balloon for only 1 hit, so I should get a tiny Expo log if not mistaken. Yep, beautiful counter. That's gonna be a couple hundred damage actually, like 250 or so. Not bad at all. I'll just reset with a knight the back. And, I mean, we are doing okay so far. He does... Okay, well played. He baits out my Tesla. I thought he was going to go for a balloon with that, so that's why I went Tesla like that. Muskie does come in to snipe the Tesla, but at least I'm able to take it out with the archers. Tesla is still alive as well, so it's not like it's really useless. And we get a lock. Okay, I'm going to have to defend this balloon, though. I'll fireball it, and then skeletons for the miner. And I don't think I'll take a balloon hit, will I? And, oh god, I take a balloon hit. Okay, I'm surprised. That being said, no, though he was not really high enough on elixir to counter my Expo in time, so he got the bomb tower down late, and, like, it wasn't... Oh, okay, thank god I actually messed up the trick, because I might have lost the game right there off this push. I think I'll have to fireball this balloon. I'll Ice Spirit to hold it in place, and then I'll fireball it towards the middle to make both towers target and hopefully not take any death damage. Evo Knight's going to be putting in work as well, and we are actually in the lead on the right, so okay, I think I'm going opposite lane to my opponent right now. I wanted to do the dark art again, but sadly didn't really have the opportunity to, especially because he was pressuring with the balloon. Gonna Knight as well. Let's see what he gets down. Don't think he's back to Ice Golem. Yep, has to bomb tower. I'll log. If he doesn't get something down, it's going to be it. I'll Ice Spirit Skeletons to catch all of this stuff and hopefully get an Expo connection if I can, but I don't really think I can. Yeah, I mean, it's going to take out the Muskie as well. We don't get any damage. I was going to say we get like 1 tick, but sadly not the case. I'll Debo, stack archers against the balloon nonetheless, and he goes for the split Evo Skeles in the back. I'll Knight so that the miner doesn't trip out my tower, and then just get a Tesla down to kind of help out and sort of stay on the map. He might go for a balloon in a sec here because my Expo is dead, but I'm back to a new Expo. I'll just go for that, and notice guys, he's going for the balloon in the bypass placement. That's why I'm shoving my Expo over by 1 instead of like right dead in the middle, because you don't want them to be able to bypass, right? I actually kind of need to fireball his tower right now, but not while he's pressuring this much. I'll Tesla, Ice Spirit, get a Skeletons down for this miner. I think I don't need to Knight. I'll Knight just to be safe in case my Evo Knight didn't come down. Then I'll just go for the Fireball, and I think one more Fireball and I'll have it. I'll log the Evo Skeles. Those can get very problematic very fast, so can't be messing around with those. Oh god, he's gonna get death damage. Gonna have to Fireball again. And Tesla as well. I have to catch this last miner as well. So let me just log Ice Spirit for the miner and Skeletons after the snowball comes down, and that should be it. Perfect. So that's going to be a nice win against Balloon Cycle, guys. We did not get the trick off to win the game like last time. It wasn't as crazy. We still got it off in single, though, forcing him to Muskie all the way in the side, and we still were able to use it. It was pretty fun. Still a nice win against Minor Balloon Cycle. Alright, guys, we're in a game against Stephen Curry. He is I hope I don't get cancelled here. I believe he is a basketball player, NBA. I actually don't really follow many sports, so I hope I got that right. But Interesting that we're up against him. I'm just going to go for a Tesla for all of this, and Knight as well, because he is having a lot on the board. Wow, goes for a Fireball. Very aggro early on. I guess that would have gotten him damage, though, if I didn't get the archers down, so good thing I did. He's playing, like, Hog, Firecracker. Okay, probably Earthquake in that case, kind of. Actually, no, he just went for a Fireball, so he's playing, like, Hog EQ, but with a Fireball instead. Don't really know how to feel about this. I can activate King off this Firecracker, though, and that's for sure. And, yep, there it is. I'll log Skeletons, and I'm back to my Knight next card, so I can just Knight on top of the Firecracker to take it out. Don't want to take the Firecracker chip. It actually does do a lot of damage, to be honest, guys, so I would not advise taking Firecracker chip pretty much ever if you can help it. He's giving the Pig Yawn, and this is honestly looking like another tough matchup to utilize the trick in, guys, because he has a Hog, which means I'm going to need Tesla for the Hog most of the time. So I can't really go like Xbow Tesla. Like, you don't really do that against Hog Rider. You go like Xbow, and sometimes you Tesla in response to if they Hog on your Xbow. But you don't really go Xbow Tesla like preemptively, you know, because they can go like Ice Golem opposite, then Fireball log. So I think I'll just try and pressure without the Dark Art for now and see what I can do. He has a Bomb Tower on this deck as well. Kind of annoying, not gonna lie. Honestly, he has pretty good counters to my deck. I am really tempted to Fireball that Ice Golem, but I won't. I think I'll just log it if he doesn't get anything down in time. That's going to be a good game, because I'll get a lock. Gets a Hog down, I'll Tesla off to the side, gets the Evo Skeles. Let me just Knight to try and take them out. Okay, wow, that was a mistake. Oh my god, Evo Skeles are broken beyond belief. Yeah, honestly, I underestimated how good they would be. That was kind of crazy, guys. Wow. Evo Skeles going to town. It might have been better if I didn't even play anything at all, to be honest. And he is going so aggro right now, I can't actually do anything about it, though. I'll go Archers, Skeletons, and then Log. I can't afford to take any... Okay, Log was actually unnecessary, because I think I played it too late to the point where if the Hog was getting another hit, he would have gotten the hit anyways. But he is, like, fireballing my tower randomly. I'm going to have to punish and go in, because I can't really let him just go for these fireballs. I also don't have any damage on him, to be honest, so I kind of need to just get damage on this guy at a certain point. If he goes Ice Golem, I think I'll just fireball it. Well, actually, that's a bit too high. Plus, I have the archers helping out. He goes for a fireball. That's still a mini Expo lock. Nope, gets the Hog down. I'll just Tesla in the middle, I suppose. Then I do have to Expo again. Knight is one off from being Evo'd, so next Evo... Or, I think it's one off from being Evo'd, if not mistaken. Unless I just use an Evo... I don't think I just use an Evo Knight, though. I'll certainly take the fireball value, though, on the Firecracker. That is definitely something I'm happy to take. He is getting back to a Hog. Okay, this is what I was talking about, guys. You don't really go Expo Tesla, like, preemptively, but you can go for it reactively against a Hog like that. That's going to be another baby Expo lock, about 250, 300 damage. So we're slowly coming back. He seems to be pretty upset about that fact, but I'm not really worried. I could honestly go in right now. That Firecracker is a pain. I don't know why, I just don't really want to go in when there's a Firecracker like that. I don't know, like, it's kind of annoying. I'll go for the Evo Knight to distract it, and then he goes Fireball on the tower, which means Tesla will full counter this Hog still. I'll go for my Expo, and this time I can afford to Fireball and Ice Golem if he goes for it. Thankfully, the Expo helps out against the Evo Skeles, so they don't really do their job of being annoying. I'll definitely take this Fireball right now. Tesla off to the corner to pull the Hog out of Expo range, and that is going to be a lock. Very weird Fireball by him. I honestly should have pre-logged that E-Spirit. I knew he had it in Cycle. Kind of my bad. But yeah, he does get bailed out by the E-Spirit, allowing him to retarget onto this Ice Golem. But still, you know, damage is done. We get a big lock, and he was a bit too aggro. Why is he playing Zap, by the way? Like, I have not seen a Hog player, like a Hog Cycle player with, like, Fireball or Earthquake play Zap, like, ever. So I don't know what that's all about. Maybe he doesn't have a max log. I have no idea. But he actually does have Zap plus E-Spirit somehow. But now it's triple elixir, guys. I think it's time for the Dark Art, so I will go for a defensive Expo first and foremost. He fireballs, I'll fireball back, and oh god, I missed the tower. My bad, guys. This is why you always drag your stuff and don't just, like, eyeball it, because if you miss, that's huge. Like, I would have been up a fireball right now. I think I'll still get, like, one archer hit, maybe. Yeah, I do get one archer hit, which is nice. I'll go for an Expo. Knight to predict something. And Tesla will full counter that Hog. Knight does predict the bomb tower successfully. I'm going to get back to an Expo and do the Dark Art right now, guys. We get a lock, so he has to zap. I'll fireball as well, and then I can do it. So once I hit 10, you have to hit 10 to do this. Okay, I'll Skeles log, and then I will go for it. Expo plus Tesla right here, as you guys can see. Boom. And this should be it. Tesla's going to take out the Ice Golem, and that's going to be an Expo. I'm going to protect this Expo as well. Tesla's going to work on the bomb tower, as you can see, and that's going to be it. We won again off of the Dark Arts, guys. Let's go. So that's 2 for 3 right now. Game winning with the special Expo Tesla strategy. Love to see it. Alright, guys, so next game against CT Bayron. So honestly, like, this strategy is really fun, but really niche. Like, it's not really something that you go for and it works every time. You have to find like the perfect time to go for it. Like last game, that was like the perfect time, you know. In triple, that was like the only time I could really go for it. His clan is Hunter is best, or Hunter the best. Okay, he has EQ. Man, I was hoping he was gonna play like Icebow or something, because you know Hunter, he's my good friend. He plays Icebow, and he had Knight plus Skeletons, but I guess it was kind of a far cry hoping he was playing Icebow. Like, no one plays Icebow these days. I'll just log everything back. Ice Spirit to keep distracting, and then I'll get a Knight down to continue to distract. So he's playing Mortar Earthquake. Honestly, kind of a tough matchup, and definitely one where the Dark Arts will not really pay off. He gets a Mortar hit on tower. Yikes, that's kind of annoying, actually. But definitely not one where the Dark Arts can pay off, I would say. Actually, I should have fireballed that Firecracker. I didn't react in time. But I'll get the activation off of it nonetheless. I don't think it's going to be that useful. Wait, did I just... Oh, okay, I think I lagged out or something. What? Okay, never mind. I'm back, and I got the activation, apparently. That was kind of annoying, but I guess I'm fine. But yeah, I would have loved to play against Icebow. I actually think the strat would have been pretty useful against Icebow. Gonna pre-log on the Spear Goblins. Nice, beautiful pre-log. Predicting the Spear Goblins and also just taking the Knight out early, and that's going to put me in a 1000 damage lead. Honestly, doesn't mean too much when I'm against Mortar Cycle with Earthquake, but it is like a nice little thing. He has Firecracker, which means he can always come back, you know, but it should be okay. Also, if you guys do enjoy the video, please make sure to like and subscribe. We just reached 30k subs. I don't have a sub goal anymore. I guess the next one is like 33,333, but you know, 30k is like all I could have asked for now, so I'm very happy with it. And I'm just going to keep grinding now, but very happy with that, of course. But yeah, if you guys do enjoy, please make sure to show some support. I think I might just try the strategy right now. Let's go for it, I guess. Yeah, I'll go for it. So let me just go for the Xbow plus Tesla. Oh god, I went Tesla first. So you do have to drop them at the same exact time, as you guys can see though. Unfortunately, it is just Earthquake bait as well. Like that Earthquake got like 10,000 elixir value because it got the Xbow plus the Tesla, you know. And this is the misclicked Xbow. It doesn't actually attack the tower, so it might be. I just lagged again. Okay. What do I do here actually? He gets a Mortar. I'll fireball the Mortar plus Firecracker. I think that's a fair play to make. He does go for the NATO, which is actually smart because it kills my Archer. I'll have to get Skeletons down and then just log. That should full counter the Mortar, though. Ice Spirit to pressure with this one Archer, potentially. Not really, though. Yeah, this is kind of an annoying matchup, guys, because I can't really ever... I mean, Xbow in good conscience. Like, I can pressure. Right here actually would have been a good Xbow, I feel. But I already cycled a Knight the back, so it didn't really make sense. But, like, he's playing so much stuff that's just, like, spammy, fast cycle, and he always has an EQ in his back pocket, so if I ever like try and get a lock, he can always just EQ log, you know. I'm gonna get an anti-EQ Tesla down just to get some value on the board. He actually does Earthquake up high, which is good for me, you know. That's a -1 for me, but it does just bait out the Earthquake, which I will definitely take. Gonna log all of this, and this is getting kind of precarious now because this Evil Mortar is wreaking some havoc on the board. Honestly, guys, the best thing I can tell you against Evo Mortar is just never let it lock onto your tower, because it's going to be done if it locks on. Gets the Spear Goblins down late, so that's going to be a dead Mortar, thankfully. We are still up like 600, but looks like he's slowly catching up in both lanes. Like, he has both of our towers down to about 3k in both lanes, but he can honestly go whichever lane he wants to. Gonna Ice Spirit, Evo Knight just in time as he goes Spear Goblins, Archers. Okay, gets the Knight prediction correct. Sadly, like, no real avenues or opportunities for the Dark Arts in this match right now. I mean, I tried for it once, I actually messed it up as well, but even if I got it out, like, that would not have been a good, like, really setup anyways. Evil Mortar comes down, I'm kind of scared. I'll Tesla, hopefully, to get it. Okay, nice, Tesla's on the Mortar, beautiful. I'll just Fireball Tower, he gets a Firecracker down, that's actually going to hit my tower, yikes. It's 100 damage. So this is getting kind of scuffed, guys, because now he's just spamming all out in the right lane, and I do not like it, because he got so much damage. Did he get a Mortar hit on my tower? What? How did I get so much damage? Oh my god. I have to fireball and log as soon as possible as well. He's actually in the lead right now by about 19. I actually do have to, my pre-Tesla failed. I have to fireball log every single time. I have to get 2 more fireballs, 2 more logs down. Like, that's the only way. Because he does have NATO, so he's actually up damage already just by virtue of having that NATO. I think EQ does less than a Fireball right now, so Fireball log will do more than the EQ log, I think. Let me just log. Yeah, I'm in the lead right now, but he has log back in cycle. Does he get it down in time? No, he does not. Let's go, guys. He just barely didn't get the log down in time. That was a very clutch game. He gives a good game. you know, good game. I'll give it back. He was a good sport about it. I'd say that was a pretty tricky matchup. We were able to survive without any usage of the Dark Xbow arts. Alright guys, into our final match against Ryota. Looks like a decent player here. And I'm going to try and get it off because, I mean, it's the last game of the match. I kind of have to get the trick off, right? 1 second. I'm just going to take a sip of water. And he goes for a baby dragon, and okay, Skeleton King, beautiful. Looks like it's going to be Graveyard, yup, Splashyard, which is exactly the kind of candidate, or should I even say victim, that I kind of want right now, because this is a terrible matchup for him, especially with the Skeles King and not even the Evo Knight, and I get a nice lock, plus Knight's going to get 2 hits if he doesn't respond to it, which he does not, so 2 hits right there, going to be up 1,000 damage in the first 40 seconds of the match. And this is certainly one case where Xbow Tesla is going to be useful in the matchup. And I think the trick is going to be even more useful because it's going to be pretty clutch. So I will try and get it off if I can. Going to Fireball right now. And let's see here. He gives me a Fireball for free. I'll just match that Ice Whiz with a Knight, I think. And I mean, there's no real need to like play too aggro. I can just kind of chill. He actually lets the Archer lock on as well. Big mistake. Like, he already lost the game, I would say. I dare to say he actually already lost the game because he's down so much. I'll just get a Tesla right now. I'm going to snipe the Ice Whiz while it's protected by the Knight. Want to take out the Baby Dragon. And then I can honestly Xbow right now. Knight's going to get another hit, by the way, if he doesn't do anything about that. So is he just letting... Yeah, he just lets it go. I'll Ice Spirit as well. Did he just give up? Because, like, why'd he let the Knight get a hit? All Skeleton's in the right. He lets the Ice Spirit connect. No way he gave up, right? I'll Xbow. Kind of sad if he already gave... Okay, he didn't give up. I mean, honestly, he should already give up because it's over, but I do want to get the trick off one last time for the video, you know? So that's going to be a dead Skeles King, though. Bad Barb Barrel timing. I could have logged to get even more damage, but I just wanted to, like, just chill. And I'll Fireball the Tombstone once more. Honestly, in this matchup, guys, whether it's, like, you know, this kind of early lead or not, I always take Fireballs on Ice Wizards, on Tombstone, sometimes even on Baby Dragons going in the same lane as the lane I want. So just a little bit of advice for you guys. Spell Cycle is very underrated in this matchup. I'll go for the trick right now. Boom. And this is going to be pretty scary for him. He's going to have to poison. I honestly will Fireball that, and he does defend pretty well with the Barbell. As you guys can see, like, it's just a very nice play. Like, it's a compact Xbow Tesla, and they definitely don't expect it. Like, I don't think my opponent was expecting it at all in the first match, you know, that Hog Rider Balloon guy. Because who is going to expect to play like that realistically, right? I'll just defensive Xbow right now. He's probably going to Graveyard based on the looks of it, so I kind of just want to set up for defense. Yeah, it looks like a Graveyard is certainly coming down. Don't even need to Fireball, actually, because Tower's already on the Baby Dragon. I'll Fireball just to be safe, I guess, and then Archers. If he poisons, he loses, because I can get the trick off, and he won't have a poison for it, but smart enough on his end, he doesn't poison. But by that logic, why did he even go for the Graveyard? I'll go for it again, guys. Xbow plus Tesla, let's get it off. Boom, and he's in trouble right now. He's in a lot of trouble. I angled the Tesla a bit over to the left so it could help out against the Baby Dragon as well. As you guys can see, it is just a lean, mean 3x3 machine on the board right now, just getting a lot of value, like Tesla was popping off. And Xbow does get some ticks. It gets 2 connections, so in my book, that is an absolute win. I'm going to go Archers. Oh, hold up. This is going to be a lot of damage, actually. I'll have to Ice Spirit too, but yeah, honestly, I did get the trick off, and I got damage for it, so in my books, that's an absolute win, and that counts as utilizing the mystic arts of the Xbow Tesla. I'll just Fireball, Ice Whiz, Evo Knight to protect my Archers, and nice we caught the Baby Dragon. I'll Tesla as well just to win the bridge battle. Very important in this matchup as well. Winning bridge battles sometimes because they are going to try and go pretty aggro. But if you can, like, you know, compete against that and win the bridge battle, they can't really go for Graveyards ever. That is going to be a good game. My opponent does just give up. To his credit, you know, he survived. He was a fighter. He already lost in like the first 40 seconds, but he did not give up. He still kept trying the whole time. So props to him. That's going to be some 5 nice wins in a row, actually, all against like okay players. I love the first one because I actually did just straight up win the game off of that trick, but I was able to get it off a few other times, which is very nice. Oh, oops, I accidentally took it out of the deck. I guess I'll show you guys how to do this trick in a training camp, because why not? So the real trick, because you know you have to... Oh, by the way, wow, he copied my banner. That is a beautiful looking banner, if I have to say. If I was against that myself, I would be pretty intimidated. So you have to go Xbow and Tesla at the same time. Notice where I'm tapping my finger, guys, because you can't exactly place it at the same area, so you want to utilize this advantage, or utilize this area. Okay, I messed up, oops. But you want to utilize the out out of bounds area to your advantage, because if you place something like that, you can like shove the Xbow over there, like near the top of the map. And you can also have that space on the map freed up for your other finger, because you have to use 2 fingers basically to get this down. Milo did teach me this trick, so once again, shout out to Milo the Great for this. I have it in a cycle right now, so as you guys can see, this is where I'm hovering my Xbow plus Tesla, and I'm going to get it off right now. You also have to be leaking a bit, because you have to have 10 elixir. If you're at like 9, you go for it, you won't actually get them down at the same exact time. And the only time it really works is if you get them down at the same exact time, you know? So this is going to be it. As you guys can see, Xbow Tesla going to town. Actually, you might just use this as a thumbnail of the video because it looks pretty cool. Like, it's Xbow Tesla. But yeah, that's about it for the video, guys. So really fun little trick. Feel free to give it a try if you want. Honestly, it's not really like game breaking or like broken. It's just kind of a fun little trick that you can do. That Milo did show me. So again, thank you to Milo. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Take care, and I will see you in the next one.